Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Minimalicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you all may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started. The first card you got out here is the Two of Swords, followed by the Seven of Swords. You have the Ten of Wands out here, guys, okay? Somebody could be in some deep emotional pain, guys, like grief, sorrow, heartache, heartbreak, sadness, okay? Like loss or tears, okay? This could be because of lies, deceptions, manipulations, or trickery. Something could have even been stolen. Like somebody could have lied on someone, lied to them, or stole something from them. But I feel like somebody is sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with something. A very cowardly individual who do things under false pretenses. Okay, someone who is selfish, someone who is a betrayer, someone who is sneaky, two-faced. Somebody who only cares about their own ill will, their own self-interest, a very strategic person who is, like I said, two-faced. They're wearing a mask, okay? I do feel like somebody could be dealing with some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations, okay? Somebody could be feeling like, you know, it's just like a heavy load on them, or they're like, could be feeling like they're on the brinks of collapse just because of all the responsibilities that they have. Somebody could be feeling overworked or overwhelmed, unstable, imbalanced, okay? And this is because of some type of conflict, okay? Some type of defeat, okay? Somebody could have caused some type of conflict in an effort to defeat someone, okay? Something is abusive or hostile about what's going on here, guys, okay? With the Five of Swords being here, okay? Something can also be happening like in the now, in the moment, in these summer months or something. Spirit, what else is going on here? So it's heartache and heartbreak due to some type of lies, deceptions, which has caused somebody some type of burdens and conflict. Okay, yeah, the moon, okay? Something is going on in secret, like behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind someone's back, okay? Maybe even something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up has come to the light. The moon talks about secret things and hidden things, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover-ups, even criminal activity, guys, okay? Somebody could have been trying to block your intuition, collective. The moon also speaks of misconceptions and uncertainty, as well as illusions or even anxiety, guys, or instability, okay? So like I said, there seems to be something that's been going on in secret, in hiding, in the shadows, in darkness, okay? Maybe even behind your back, okay? There could have even been some type of cover-ups, definitely a lot of secrecy, could definitely be some witchery, moon magic going on here, guys, okay? Whatever these conflicts are, whatever somebody did to cause conflict in somebody's life is something that they're doing in secret, guys, okay? Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords. What is this Three of Swords? Why is the Three of Swords here? Okay, so we have the Tower here, okay? So somebody is literally heartbroken. Somebody is in some deep emotional pain, okay? And it could be because of some type of, like, somebody could be dealing with some type of chaos or tragedy or sudden upheaval. Something could be happening like all of a sudden out the blue, like a reckoning of some kind, an energy surge, a problematic situation, some type of disruption, destruction, deception, or something here. And somebody's heartbroken by this, okay? Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here? What is this Seven of Swords here? Why is this Seven of Swords here? Somebody could be doing something foolish, careless, reckless, childish. Somebody could be being ignorant or foolish, or doing something without thinking or something like that, or what have you. I also keep seeing the Emperor here as well. I've seen the Empress and the Emperor, a mother or a father, a mother figure or a father figure could be of significance. That Empress is definitely, the Empress and the Emperor is definitely someone or persons who have children, okay? Whether these are individuals who are close to you, related to you, or that you know, or what have you. Whatever these lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, or maybe even something being stolen, like something happened in the past, okay? Whatever these lies, deceptions, manipulations, and trickery, like it has to do with the past, okay? Because the Six of Cups is all about reminiscing the past, memories, thinking back, nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Energies like that, guys, okay? With the Six of Cups being here. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Wands, okay? Somebody's in mental conflict. Somebody's stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with anxiety, having some sleepless nights. They're in mental anguish, dealing with psychological trauma. Somebody could have even lost hope or lost love, having dark thoughts, anxiety, fear, nightmares, insomnia, just worrying a lot because of the burdens, the hardships or problematic situations that they're dealing with. Spirit, what is this Five of Swords? I'm seeing a Queen of Swords. There could be several face cards want to come out. I'm seeing a Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy. I'm also seeing a King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, masculine energy. Okay. These could be persons who are involved in this situation. I'm also seeing a High Priestess energy. Okay. So this could be someone who is highly intuitive in some type of way. It seems to be multiple persons involved in a situation. Spirit, clarify the Two of Swords. There could be a particular relationship, partnership, or union of some kind that could be of significance. I'm also seeing the King of Coins, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, masculine, that could be involved in the situation. It seems to be several people involved. I'm also seeing the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Again, this is going to be a younger fire sign individual. Something could have to do with the death of someone. Some type of an abrupt change, ending, transformation, or death. I'm also seeing a Hierophant energy here. Okay, this could be somebody who acts like on the surface that they stand for religious traditions and, you know, values and faith and marriage and all that shit. You know, the type of, you know, somebody that could be in a leadership position. Okay. The Hierophant could be a ruler, a leader, somebody in power or authority, someone in a position where others look to them for guidance in some type of way. Spirit, what is this? What is this? Again, I'm seeing the Empress here. I put it back in the deck and it wanted to come back out again. I'm seeing the King of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine. There's a lot of people who are like involved in the situation. Okay, there could also be some jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition as it relates to this situation and what's going on here, guys. Okay. Why is the Five of Swords here? What is this hostility, abuse, plot twist, Spirit? There could even be some fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings going on. I'm seeing the Two of Swords. Somebody could be frozen in indecision. However, the Two of Swords can often speak of legal decisions as well. There's that Emperor energy again. So again, the characters that you have out here who are likely involved in the situation, you got the Empress and the Emperor. You have the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the King of Coins, the Hierophant, the King of Swords thus far. I feel like somebody is unsatisfied with something, unhappy with something. Somebody could have missed an opportunity. Somebody could be feeling bored, dissatisfaction, very unmotivated or depressed or reluctant or worrisome about a situation here, okay? Could have something to do with some type of small offer, proposition, or proposal. Somebody seems to be like maybe crying over spilled milk or in some type of self-serving disinterest as it relates to the situation, because the Four of Cups is clarifying the moon. So if there was something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up, well, yeah, whatever was being kept secret, it has to do with some type of small offer, proposition, or proposal. Like, there seems to be sadness, loss, disappointment, regret, unwelcome change, grief, loss, and mourning over a situation. There could be a magician, somebody who's a divination abuser, a witch, or a warlock, somebody who uses their willpower and influence to manifest or to manipulate situations, is in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, okay? Give me one more on the moon, Spirit. Give me one more on the moon. So a quick recap here, okay? Somebody's in sorrow, in grief, okay? In heartache and heartbreak, okay? Because of lies, because of deceptions, because of trickery, because of betrayal, because of sneaky behavior that's got them dealing with some type of burdens or hardships or problematic situations, okay? They're stressed, they're overwhelmed. There could be some fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, disagreement, a lot of hostility, abusive energy, plot twist even, some type of conflict, okay? As it relates to this situation, as it relates to something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up that may have come to the light, guys, okay? And now there seems to be some type of chaos or tragedy or problematic situation pertaining to something from the past that's got somebody in mental conflict, stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with anxiety due to some type of decision that has been made. Maybe even a legal decision, okay? Yeah, Three of Coins here, okay? This has to do with a group of individuals who collaborated together. At the very least, there's 3 people, but there could even be more because the Three of Coins talks about collaborations. It talks about binding contracts. It talks about teams of people, groups of people, doing something together, working together, okay? As a team, okay? And they did so in secret, okay? This could even have something to do with some type of criminal activity. I put that death card back in the back in the deck, and it came back out on the bottom of the deck again. This has to do with the death of someone, guys, okay? And some type of judgment, okay? Somebody could be under judgment because of the death of someone or because of somebody's death, Spirit is saying, and now they're juggling, struggling, maybe have a lack of finances, money, or resources. They're trying to find some type of balance as it relates to this situation here. That death card did want to come out right here with the Nine of Swords, ended up coming out, guys, okay? But that's what's going on here, y'all. There's a lot of people, I feel like, in the know of this situation, like, or involved in this situation. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords in the Tower. This has got somebody in concern. Somebody is worried, honey. Somebody is in concern. I feel like whoever this is that's in heartache and heartbreak and dealing with some type of deep emotional pain, it's like this person could be a part of some type of cult covenant or secret society, okay? Because it's like they're in concern, but they can't say anything about something. You see how that person has their hand over their mouth with one hand, and in the other hand, they're holding up the devil horns, well, they're holding it down, or what have you. But 33 is on this card, which is the Master Mason number, okay? So it's like somebody's in concern about something that maybe they can't speak out about or talk about or what have you. But it's like this person is in heartache and heartbreak over this, heartache and heartbreak and sorrow and grief over the situation because it's caused some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval or problematic situation. There's some type of disruption or destruction as it relates to what's going on, okay? Spirit, clarify Seven of Swords with the Six of Cups. Seven of Swords, Six of Cups. Somebody, these people could have been involved with lying on someone, stealing something from someone, lying to someone, because that's what the Seven of Swords is. Seven of Swords is literally the liar, cheater, thief card, okay? And it has to do, these lies, deceptions, manipulation, trickery, or thievery, has to do with something from the past, okay? So whether it was lies that was told in the past, or whether it was something that was stole in the past, whatever this deception, this betrayal, this sneaky behavior that they've been sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with, it stems from something from the past here, okay? I'm seeing house. This could have to do with the theft of the house, okay? Somebody could have stolen a house from someone in the past, Spirit is saying. Somebody could be facing imprisonment, and y'all know, like, I literally got to see some shit in the card, hear a direct message from Spirit to even say that, okay? Because it is not my job, it's not my position to be nor is it of anybody's, okay, to be trying to place their own judgments upon people, okay? You don't know what the Most High has in store for someone, okay? Whether a person is dealing with something spiritually, or whether a person is dealing with something legally. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, I literally either got to get a direct message from Spirit, or I have to be pulling some type of card where something comes out and says that, or what have you, okay? Because you might be like, oh, such and such is gonna get locked up, and they consequence for whatever might be, they gonna die. They might not go to jail. They might, you know, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You saying, oh, such and such is gonna die. They on their deathbed. They gonna fall ill. You know, all kinds of stuff that people be saying, and that person might not fall ill at all. They might not gonna die at all. They might end up in a legal situation where, you know what I'm saying, you don't know. You don't know. And it's not your job to guesstimate. It's not your job to put the words in God's mouth. And it's not your job to try to take on the job of authority, the proper authority figures who are in certain positions, or even spiritual beings. Like I said, whether somebody is dealing with something legally or somebody's dealing with something spiritually, okay? It is not your place to be like, oh, you know, this, that, and the other. But it seems the burdens that this person is dealing with, and the mental conflict that this person is dealing with, maybe because they're facing imprisonment, especially if something has been found, like if the lies or the theft or something has been found out as it relates to, like, the theft of some type of land, home, property, estate, or something like that, or what have you. I'm gonna put it back in the deck and the shuffle again just to be sure, okay? But that literally was what wanted to come out, guys, okay? Spirit, clarify this 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Why is somebody dealing with burdens? Why is somebody burdened? And why are they in mental conflict? Why is somebody burdened and dealing with mental conflict, Spirit? Somebody could also be dealing with something with a lover. Like, something could be going on with somebody's lover, like whether it's a partner or a spouse or lover, you know, however you want to see it, however you want to say it, as well. Why is this person burdened, Spirit? Okay? Because they're a damn false person. This person that's burdened and in mental conflict, they're a false person, okay? So again, like, you see how this woman on this card is trying to cover her face with this fan, and you see how that man back there has got on that mask, okay? These are people who cloak themselves, conceal themselves, they wear masks, but you see how well they dress? These people look good. When you see them, they look good, they smell good, they dress good, they ain't got a strand of hair out of place, you know what I'm saying? They look like decent, presentable people, but these some shady, shicey, two-faced, low down, dirty people. You understand what I'm saying? Toxic individuals, greedy individuals, manipulative individuals, okay? Hateful or spiteful individuals, low down, dirty individuals, shysting individuals. These are people who are two-faced and backstabbers. Anybody that's a false person, okay? Ain't no telling what they might do. A person might do when Spirit is saying that they are false, okay? A person can be false in their appearance, false in their behavior. You know, you understand what I'm saying? False in their actions. A person can be false in various different ways, okay? But Spirit is calling this person a false person. Whoever this person is that is dealing with these burdens and hardships and problematic situations, feeling like they on a brink of collapse as it relates to what's going on, and dealing with some type of mental conflict, Spirit is saying they are false persons. This is a false person. This is a two-faced backstabber. Okay? This person is the very person who was feeling like this is somebody who did something shady and shysty. Could have been the very person who was involved with stealing a house from somebody in the past, guys. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing family room here as well, and it just fell out my hand and in the reverse, y'all. Okay? A lot of people try to tell you that oracles can be in an upright order reverse. Like, they're really not. Oracles shouldn't ever be pulled. It shouldn't ever be pulled in the reverse, okay? But it, like, literally my cards got the snap, pop, drop, and roll for like that and fall like that for me to take it like that, okay? Because that means Spirit you know what I'm saying? Absolutely wanted in the reverse. This is a toxic family, okay? This is a disgruntled family within themselves, okay? This is a family with issues. So like a family that's like really kind of disconnected. Like there's so much that can be said about a family room that's in the reverse, okay? This family, so this is the reason why there's a lot of fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, and disagreements is going on within this family, okay? That's the reason why all these cards came out. Empress, Emperor, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Coins, Hierophant. There's a lot of people in this family. Somebody could be dealing with some bad health right now. Like maybe somebody's not feeling good because of this. You know how you can get like so stressed by something, so depressed, so angry with something, you get to not feeling good or something like that. But it could be other things as well. Somebody could be dealing with something, okay? I do keep seeing the Lovers card. Like I keep seeing Lovers, courtship, and marriage card, okay? So somebody could definitely be dealing with something as it relates to their lover, spouse, or partner as well. Like them and their partner could be dealing with something or what have you. Yeah, despair. Okay, so like I said, with this family room here in the reverse, there's some type of conflict. These people could be feeling defeated. They're dealing with some type of conflict. It's hostile amongst them. They fighting, fussing, cussing, having arguments and disagreements, okay? You know, things could even get abusive or violent, depending on the people you're dealing with, okay? But this conflict and defeat is because of these people are like at a crossroads, okay? I feel like this Two of Swords could literally be some type of legal decision or something that was made, or some type of, if this is not a legal decision, somebody could have made some type of knee-jerk decision, a wrong decision, a bad decision, or something like that, or what have you, and there's conflict within this family now, okay? To clarify the moon with the Three of Coins, we get despair, okay? So I feel like these people were indulged in some type of criminal activity that they have been trying to cover up, okay? There's a lot of deceptions, okay? And a lot of illusions, a lot of things that's been going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, guys, okay? That I feel like these people were involved in, okay? So obviously we're talking about secret things, hidden things, okay? That they wanted to keep buried or hidden or covered up. It could have been illuminated and come to the light about this group of individuals that collaborated together for the purposes of money. Now these people are sitting in despair over this, okay? Over whatever these secret hidden things are, they're in despair about it. Over their collaborations together for the purposes of money, they're in despair about it, okay? Somebody is in concern as it relates to this house because of these false persons. This family is in, you know what I'm saying, like disarray, okay? And they're in despair. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages on the Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, and House? Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, and House. Yeah, this mature woman could be dealing with some bad health right now. This person could literally be feeling ill right now. Could be in bad health because they're so burdened in mental conflicts, okay, about what's going on here. But I do feel like this is the same person who is this false person right here. Okay? I feel like this situation got this person like really worried to the point of bad health. Okay, we got sudden wealth here. Okay, so if there was something that was stolen, this has to do with the theft of sudden wealth, some type of sudden wealth, and a theft of a house here. Okay, this was done in the past. Look, bottom of the deck, message of concern. Somebody received some type of message of concern that's got them shooketh. Okay, whatever this message is that this person received, this person clutching their pearls, honey, grabbing their heart, their chest, okay? As it relates to the situation, it could be this person's and this person's health. Like, you know what I'm saying? This person could have instantly started feeling sick or some shit. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's what's going on here, y'all. Okay? Spirit, are there any other messages? Clarify this concern. These people are in heartache and heartbreak, okay? Because of some type of chaos or tragedy that's got them in concern, okay? Yeah, justice here, okay? Something to do with the court, something to do with the law, something to do with police, authorities, or something. The justice system here. This is what's got them in concern here, okay? Yeah. With the sudden wealth in his house here, the Seven of Swords in the past, they stole something out of revenge. Okay, so they stole some type of sudden wealth and a house from someone out of revenge. Okay, whoever this sudden wealth in this house belonged to, obviously these people don't like, and they stole it out of revenge. Spirit is saying, okay, yeah. I'm seeing lies, clarifying the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, false person, mature woman, bad health. Okay, so this mature woman that's in bad health, that's a false person, they're dealing with the burdens, hardships, and problematic situations that they're dealing with. They're dealing with mental conflict right now because of lies. Okay, they told some type of lies, okay, as it relates to this situation. Okay, yeah, and now there's conflict within this family. Okay, because maybe they made a wrong decision, a bad decision, went in the wrong direction. Okay, went to them crossroads and so they saw, or this could even be a legal decision. Okay, but this family is a part of organized crime, so this is a karmic ass family. That's the reason why that family room is in the reverse. This is a karmic family anyway. Okay, they're you know, they're a whole crime mob family. Okay, they could belong to Coast Covers and secret societies or something, but this family is involved in organized crime, okay? And so they fighting, fussing, cussing, arguing, or, you know, arguing amongst themselves. Yeah, greed. They're in despair now, okay? But it's over their own greed here, okay? Yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing fake death here. I don't know if they faked the death of someone. They could have lied and said somebody was dead or deceased that that wasn't, or either one of them that's involved in this, like if they got caught up in some type of way, if they trying to fake their death. Yeah, I'm seeing a fraud, grandparent in secret here. Okay, so your grandparent could have been involved with committing some type of fraud. Okay, and keeping something secret. Okay, yeah, bottom of the deck. This is what this is about, fraud. This has to do with fraud, guys. Okay, these people committed some type of fraud, guys. That's what's going on here, y'all. Spirit, any other messages? Yeah. These people are dealing with obstacles and challenges, okay, due to the justice system, the courts, authorities, or what have you, and it's got them in concern, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, they're dealing with some type of obstacles and challenges, okay? Somebody, yeah. But this sudden wealth in this house that they stole, they did so out of revenge. I almost feel like this is like, I have shuffled these cards. Like, some of these messages, it seems like some of the same messages that just came up in my last reading. Spirit, what else is going on here? Yeah. What else is going on here? Yeah, but they did something out of revenge, collective, okay? And maybe the truth and the clarity has come to the light as to what happened. Yeah. Especially with the death of something, some type of secrets or something about someone's death as well could be of significance. Yeah, look, this person is trapped in fear because of their lies, Spirit is saying. They're trapped in fear. Yeah, there was deception and envy, so out of revenge, they stole, they lied, they cheated, they stole the sudden wealth in a house, Spirit is saying. Okay? There's a lot of conflict that is going on now because of some type of legal situation. Yeah, look, conflict and defeat. I told you, they're dealing with some type of conflict and defeat. Okay? Yeah, sacrifice. These people partook in sacrificing someone, okay, for their own selfish greed. You know what I feel like happened, collective? I think these people sacrificed someone before knowing where the person that they sacrificed assets, all their assets was going, okay? You see, you don't understand what I'm saying? It's just like, say you sacrifice somebody and you think you sacrifice this person thinking everything they own is going to come to you. But come to find out after this person died, you realize that they done left monies or properties or certain assets of theirs to other people, whether it be their children, grandchildren, whomever, okay? Now this person is deceased. You know what I'm saying? And whatever documents this person have, filled out, you know what I'm saying? Now shit that's got to be altered and changed and manipulated and shit if you want to try to keep these other people from getting, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what happened. I feel like that's what happened, yo. I definitely feel like that's what happened. I feel like these people sacrificed someone before knowing where all of their assets were, or who all of their assets went to, or who this person was leaving all their assets to, okay? But because after this, it seems like after the death of this person is where all the lies and the deceptions and the trickery and the thievery and different shit comes in at. But with sacrifice being here, a lot of people only focusing on the money aspect of this. Oh, these people stole, sudden wealth from me, a house from me. The first crime was the person who died, because that person was murdered. With death, we know with death being out here, this person is deceased. But with sacrifice being out here, this tells us that this person was murdered. Okay? And everybody just smooth past by that and just focus on, oh, they stole this money from me, stole this house from me. The first fucking crime they committed was murder. Premeditated murder at that. Okay? Before you even get to some damn assets of anything that this person has. You know what I'm saying? And if they left you something here, you probably more surprised than the very people hating on you that didn't want you to have it in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Because you probably could have never imagined, let alone fathom, that a person would have left you something. But hell, if they did, then it belongs to you, okay? But people totally bypass the first crime that was fucking committed here. Well, before you even get to lies and deceptions and falsification of information and documentations and all this other kinds of shit, before you even get to the frauds and all of that, somebody was murdered. This person that died did not die of natural causes. That is the first problem. Yeah, shadows. So these people in the shadows, honey, they still in the shadows, okay? They still tiptoeing around the shadows, honey, doing things behind the scenes, okay? But somebody got a message of concern, honey, and it's got them shook, honey. So shook that this person not even feeling good right now. So I feel like this mature woman here may have gotten this message of concern. Somebody got a message of concern, honey, and it's got them not feeling good because this mature woman is in bad health. This mature woman that's a false person is in bad health. because they're dealing with all these burdens and hardships and problematic situations, because they stress, worried, depressed, and dealing with anxiety. Okay, and I also feel like this person could be being haunted or taunted by ghosts of the past, by the spirit of this deceased person as well. Okay, which could also have them in bad health, guys. Okay, so honey, that's what's going on here, y'all. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking, pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know somebody else is dealing with. Look at this. Eight of Swords just flipped out, okay? Somebody could be facing imprisonment. Because the Eight of Swords speaks of somebody feeling stuck, trapped, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation, doom, gloom, crisis, and unfreedom type of energies as well. Somebody could have got a message that maybe they're in trouble with the law because of this. Okay, especially if these people perjured themselves in courts of laws. Okay, I mean, this goes far and beyond. Like, there's a lot of things, there's a lot that goes into this, guys. Okay, sacrificing a person is bad enough. Okay, defrauding an insurance company is bad enough, but then when you go and lie and defraud the courts, the government too, bitch, this is crime stacked on top of crime. You understand what I'm saying? And then you go into the theft and the whole fraud of it all, and that's even more like, this is too much. This is too much. I don't understand what the type of people that play around with federal damn crimes and federal damn time like this, okay? Because this is ridiculous. This is seriously ridiculous. Okay? But that's y'all's message, y'all, okay? I hope this gave y'all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to the situation, okay? So there's some type of tower, some type of chaos due to something from the past, okay? That's got somebody in mental conflict due to some type of decision that was made by this group here that collaborated together for the purposes of money, okay? There's heartache, heartbreak over lies, deceptions, manipulations, and trickery that's got somebody feeling burdened and dealing with hardships, okay, due to some type of conflict and defeat because of something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up, guys, okay? That's what's going on here, guys, okay? And this has got this person dealing with some obstacles and challenges as well. Spirit is saying they're in heartache and heartbreak, they're in concern, they're dealing with obstacles and challenges because of the justice system, okay? Whether this be the courts, whether this be police or other authority figures, guys, okay? That's what's going on here. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiff.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know, when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.